Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Love and Lil Show. It's hot. Taste the hot. I'm ready. Love and Lil. Let's go. Love and Lil Show. Yeah. Motivation speakers. Yeah. Positive affirmations. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning. For your royalty. Love and live empire. Bringing all the heat. Wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Elijah, favorite nephew. Lenora, she know it's the truth. Adriana, Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it, listen.
It's the love
hey,
and live
hey,
show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, we stay up and live. Get up, we stay up and live.
Love and live. Each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show.
Smooches.
The love and live show.
Yep. This is Love and Live Shots.com.
Bomb.com seasoning comes in small
and large.
All right, bomb.com seasoning goes on your breakfast, lunch, your dinner.
Yes.
What you like putting it on?
I love putting it on my French fries and my popcorn.
Oh, it's real good, real good.
Yeah, and it even makes a bad cook look good.
Ooh, that's the truth. So where can you get it?
At the
loveandliveshop.com. Get you some bomb.com seasoning
Today.
All right. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? What's going on?
Oh, hey, y'all.
Monday family meeting.
Yes.
All right, every Monday here on the Love and Live Show, you know we chat it up, chop it up with you guys in the chat.
Yes.
And Queen Lenore, how are you doing today? What's going on?
I'm doing good. How are y'all? Oh, you and I.
Hey,
I'm more worried about y'all than him. But okay, Eli, how you doing, Eli?
I'm doing okay.
Sorry,
I was doing a little bit better, but then I figured out that I guess I just didn't matter that much today.
Not that you didn't matter. It's just.
I guess it is what it is. You live and you learn.
I love you. Shut up.
Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing? You already know.
Yes, how you
Queen
doing?
Lenore coming through with the act up today.
What?
Already. We getting into it.
I just want to talk to everybody
We
else.
here with
I talk to
lives
you
ready
all
for
the
a
time.
prize.
I had to coach him into talking to me today, y'all. Like, it's time for you to pump me up. Like, okay, we're going to have this conversation while I'm walking, because I was walking around the house. And I had to say, okay, you got to listen and respond. And then he going to respond. I said, no, I need you to really, sound like you mean it. Even if you don't mean it, I need you to sound like you mean it. But he wasn't feeling me, so I don't know.
Well, we got some folks in the chat, so let's get into it. How about
Yes,
that? We got to
yes.
welcome somebody who is uniquely lavish.
Woohoo!
She's in here. She's proclaiming herself, all right?
Yeah.
She said, I am Shakita D.
And she
Welcome in.
She
We got
be
Shakita
doing
D in
her
the building.
thing.
How
Yes.
you doing? She's saying happy Monday.
Yeah.
Happy Monday to you, Shakita D. Thank you for being in here. We appreciate
Exactly.
it. Not only do we got Shakita D in this section, we got somebody who's doing that mukbangs over there. You know,
Yes.
she be rubbing over there, She be spending some
definitely
facts while
rubbing
she on
today
there,
because
too.
I was like, I want that.
you was looking at that.
I
You
was
was
looking
peeping.
at it
I
like,
gotta
want
look
that.
at- You was peeping that though, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta welcome somebody All right. We've got
Tay East.
Tay
Yes,
East in the
Tay
building.
East, yes.
What's going on, Tay East? I know I see it. She said, "Hey, love and live.
Hey,
What's going
sis,
on,
how
Tay?
you
How you doing
doing?
today?" When you hear yee, what do you think? Because I instantly think
Sleazy.
Yay! Sleazy
Yes.
in the house, all right?
That's what I'm talking
Sleazy
about.
in here saying sleazy. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
love
Sleazy,
and
you
live.
put a post
Peace
up,
to
and
the
I was
chat.
trying to figure out what the post was about. So
Okay,
you know, you don't have to really
you gotta
chit
elaborate.
chat down here. Let me know what
Say,
the
what's
post is about.
You need the details. You
Yes,
need
and
the
you can
information.
go ahead and start typing because this computer gonna die and Eli needs to charge it, and he likes to wait.
Well, Shakita D saying hey to the chat.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, Shakita D.
And before I go handle that, we gotta welcome somebody in. Get
Yeah.
your shirt, get
your
your
wipe down shirt.
We got
Wipe
Wipe
Down
Down TV
TV
in the building. It's Wipe Down.
Yeah.
If you ain't subscribed, you better,
better
pipe
pipe
down.
down.
Welcome in. We got Wipe Down TV in
Wipe
the section.
down.
All right. He said he done shared it. He
Thank
came in
you,
and said,
Wipe
"Live, my
Down.
brother. What's good, Wipe Down? How you doing over there?"
How you doing?
He said, "Hey, Queen."
Hey.
All right, what's popping with you, Wipe Down? How are you doing today?
Yes, how's everything going? And how are yourselves
I'll
doing?
be right
Because
back.
you
I'll be
got
right back.
some nice shirts. So you gotta tell us. I know it's summer coming up. Everybody need to be sporting the Wipe Down shirt. Let's get it. Wipe Down. We're gonna have to come up with our thing so we can.
Are we back with the clothing brand Wipe Down? What's going
Well,
on?
I
We need the
am.
information.
I don't know if he is, but I'm back with the Wipe Down clothing brand because I like it. Like you got some skills,
Get
you
your
know.
shirt. Get your Wipe Down shirt.
Hey.
He said, "Love, family, absolutely."
Yes.
What's good? How are you doing today, Wipe Down? How are things?
And when I'm at the
coming up
pop-up
for
market this summer, I'm gonna have to be sporting a Wipe Down shirt.
He said, "I got y'all for sure." Okay, absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
You know, just tell us what we need. It's gonna take us a minute to get the money, but right now,
we can get the other.
we
other
be
parts
honest
squared
at
away.
this moment. You know, we right there. But yes, cause you know, I already got in my head that Queen's gotta lose some weight because she gotta get into the clothes that Shakita D be having. And I'm just gonna go to her house and steal her clothes. So I'm gonna go, girl. I'm coming to visit.
Balls over there.
Yeah,
so you can
I'm
just
just
borrow
gonna,
something.
I'm just gonna go over there.
Borrow and just not give it back though.
Well, yeah, that's what it
Wipe
is.
Down, he said he's doing great. He can't complain.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right,
That's what I'm
yeah,
talking
that's what it's
about.
all about. Wipe Down. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down there. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna see you. And then we're gonna go through her closet, and she's gonna be like, "What's this pile for?" And I'm like, "Oh, this is my pile for coming over."
You're acting up. You're acting up. Look, Wipe Down. He said they on me. It's over. It's overdue. Just pay shipping, fam.
Okay.
absolutely. All right,
Yeah.
Got it. All right,
We
we
ready
gotta
to
welcome
do it.
somebody in. All right.
Oh,
We got the other half of the Roots in the house.
Yeah, my
All
brother.
right.
Yeah.
We got the man, the myth, the legend, Vino Roots. Welcome in. Vino
I know
in the
you guys
building.
had such a good time on your trip. I was like, dang, I should have went, but I couldn't. I see why. Sometimes when you ask God for something, you don't be getting your true answer, and you be like feeling like you don't have strong enough faith. It's because he already knew what was gonna happen before it happened, so you had to be prepared. Because I was like, I really wanted to go, you know, to see my house of eggs. And then when I saw that, you know, my Roots was there, my brother was there, my sister was, I was like, oh, I got to be there, you know, so I felt bad. But I know you guys had so much fun. And then the videos y'all was doing, it was hilarious.
And then, there's more on the way. There's more. They got the streams, they got the videos on the way. Say, all right, yeah, we had a ball, absolutely. And Shakita D, she said, "Come on, get you some, Queen."
I'm coming. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the summer because I'm gonna have lost some weight, and then when I lost that weight, I'm coming over there so I can be able to fit your clothes. I don't want to come over there and be stretching the clothes out because that defeats the purpose, you know. So I'm gonna just come over when I lose that weight, and I'm gonna come over, and then me, you, and your daughter, we can go do something. Your husband and Eli can go do something. We don't worry about him. But,
Okay. Listen. Vino said he was on his best behavior.
Were you?
Was
Vino,
he?
Were you, Vino?
Look, Vino, if you feel the need to say that, like, what's really going on? What's really going on?
Were you sure you on your best behavior, Vino? You know you was having a lot of fun. You know you was tearing up the town. You can't be in Aquarius talking about I was on my best behavior.
You acting up for real.
Woo, you know when we have fun, we have fun. You know what I mean? So if you went there talking about I was on my best behavior, that means you didn't have no fun. So we already know we had some fun.
Yeah, on that cruise,
You know,
there's no way for you not to have fun. You got to get into something.
I'm just saying, you know. Maybe he meant he didn't cuss nobody out. I feel you.
You're acting up.
I'm just saying. Because I'm going on, I don't care. Next year, I'm going on a girls' trip. Well, I can't do it this year because they get married. But next year, I'm going on a girls' trip with I am 𝒮𝑘𝓁 D. And I'm going to be sitting on that, whatever they was sitting on. And it was all 4 or 5 of them sitting on there. You're going to see me sitting there, too. With my bathing suit on. Tell me I ain't looking good. Yeah, I'll be like, they was beautiful black women just sitting on there like, I said, ooh, I'm going to be a part of that club right there. That's the club for me. Y'all was A-OK.
White Jack said like button. Absolutely. Make sure you hit that like. We got to welcome somebody in who's cooking in the kitchen. Coming up from Jamaica, we got Sylvan's Kitchen. Welcome in.
How you doing?
All right. How you doing today?
Yeah.
What's going on?
He cooking it up. I'm ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Can I get a plate? All right.
Yeah.
Vino, he said we had free drinks in the casino, so we was getting it in.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Free drinks at the casino.
I didn't know they did free drinks at the casino.
Well, you know, they want you to spin.
Shoot, that's like being at Vegas. You know, that's what I liked about Vegas. I sit there and be ding with my little penny ding. ding. No. I did. I did be with the pennies though. The penny machine.
You know, nothing wrong with them Brown brothers.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They get things done when they need to.
The Brown brothers, you collect enough Brown brothers, you can be a millionaire without even knowing. You be like, I got a billion coins over here. Because you're a millionaire. See? You didn't even know.
Oh, man. So, Queen Nora, what's been going on? How was your week? You have a good week?
No. I did not have a good week. I don't know what happened. I've been trying to do good on my low carb, but somewhere in there, my right leg is not working, y'all.
Okay, we're going to have to talk about that. Vino said we had the casino offers because the drink's definitely not free.
So we need to make sure we have casino offers because we need our drinks to be free.
You gotta have the little plan, have the tactics. You know?
I don't know why they don't let you give you free drinks, because I know in Vegas they give you free drinks because they know you're gonna spend more money when you get drink. You know, when you drink, you are more friendly. Some people are not, but some majority of people are more friendly, so they more giving it in there. Their mind is not saying, I done already put $800 in here. And
what's another dollar? What's another $100?
This dollar might be the one that makes me be rich. You never know. That's all it is. So yeah, but no, So like today I had to take a whole bunch of pain pills just to be over here to sit, and then I was so able to walk today that I got so happy that's when I was just walking in circles in the house. Because I was like, I might not be able to walk again after the pain wears. I was ding, walking around happy.
But that's today. The week? You've been fighting with this the whole week?
Yeah, on and off, yes.
Okay, absolutely. We got somebody in it. All right, if it's not money, then it's definitely funny. You already know he's cashing in the check. We got
E-Money!
E-Money on the beat. You already know.
Doing, E-Money?
He be coming through with that fire. Hey, E-Money.
Yeah.
We didn't do this one for you. We know it's late, but we're going to go ahead and do it right now. We're going to go ahead and say, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear E-Money. Happy birthday to you. Fam, we had to make sure you get on the video form because, we was late with the, we didn't get to the message properly. We got to do on the day.
And then we didn't make it to the party that I know our invitation got stuck in the mail.
Yeah, so, we got to make sure we handle it. Make sure E-Money know. We sending happy birthday love over here from the Love and Live show.
So, I'm either, I'm going to just tell you, this year I've been in all kinds of pain. I either got sciatic nerve on the left side. I got this leg pain here on the right side.
Yeah, adjustment.
Ooh,
E-Money, he's saying shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to like, share, and connect with the Love and Live show.
Thank you, yes.
If you haven't already. He said we in this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, family. Absolutely. It's nice to have you in here.
Yes,
E-Money.
it
We truly
is.
do appreciate your presence. But so yeah, Queen, you struggling with the pain. You fighting through the pain.
Yeah.
What's going on there? What's going on?
I don't know. It just hurts like a mug.
You've been taking medication.
Well, today I was popping pills.
Oh, you was popping by.
Something because I couldn't. I just don't like it.
You got to.
And I haven't too much to do to be in this type of pain, you know.
Yeah, you got an appointment tomorrow. So
yeah,
might
physical
help
therapy.
You
So hopefully,
Money said, "What's going on, Queen? Yeah, she got this pain shooting down, right? Is it shooting down?
No, it's like okay. So here's your body. Say this is your body, and then this is your thigh, whatever, and it's attached over here. Well, it feels like it's out of socket or like
a pulled, something's pulled.
Yeah, and I don't care how much I try to like stretch it or move it or it hurts. And when I walk, it's just like makes me like almost fall.
Yeah, you might have to get you an X-ray, see what's going on with that. Tay said, "Hope you feel better, Queen."
Thanks. I just
absolutely.
And then you think it's because since I've been on low carb, it just seems like now I'm having all these different issues. I ain't blaming it on the low carb.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it feels like I'm having like all these different issues that's hit me left and right and left. And I just like, okay, we got it.
I mean, you have to think about it though. We did cycle. We went vegetarian, from vegetarian to pescatarian. Now you eating meat again. You know, maybe you might not be able to eat too much meat, or might be eating too much meat for your body. You know.
No, I don't know. Because what happened with the sciatic nerve? Was that me too?
No, that was just your sciatic nerve. That was because your pulled muscle. That's what activated your sciatic nerve.
I don't know.
This is a whole.
I don't think it has anything to do with me because I'm not sitting up here just eat meat. I like my vegetables and which is really strange because I really am not a vegetable person. But lately, for the past year, I think a year and a half, I've been into vegetables.
Well, we gotta welcome somebody in, and he's coming through with a question. But you already know he be rhyming, and he's coming in with great time, and we got. GJ34 GJ3 in the piece. What's going on? He said, do you mess with anything that has high fructose corn syrup in it? No, because we're on low carb right now, so anything high in sugar is definitely.
I can't have a low carb keeps me away from sugar completely. And since I've been doing all these separate things, I do eat a lot more vegetables. Well, because of Laquita. Laquita makes me eat a lot.
Parents
yeah, she makes me eat all my vegetables throughout the day and everything like that. So I eat way more vegetables. And I don't eat a lot either way it goes, but I do love my vegetables, and my water intake has been up. It goes like this, but it's been up more than normal.
But Tay saying, that's how it be. You gotta go through the tough part. It's like working out. It's difficult, but it gets easier.
Yeah.
And she said she's struggling with her diet.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you that, I don't know how you struggling with your diet.
No, I don't know how Tay is struggling.
Girl, I would be.
Stuff like, man.
I wouldn't even miss food if being with you.
All I got to do is have a plate. Oh my goodness, life would be so easy over there.
Vegan look easy if she just cooks for me. But yeah, the low carb, like I said, I like doing the low carb because I don't have to think about it, and I hate thinking about food constantly. And when you do any other diet, for me, when I do any other diet, I have to think about food all the time because you got to worry about what you got to cook, what you got to prepare, and all that. All I got to do is say, oh, give me some meat and vegetables, or I could just eat some vegetables and call it a day. I'm fine. And I just, like we did a cooking thing yesterday, horribly, because I couldn't walk.
Oh my goodness, that was
but even when we finished it, I didn't eat nothing. Like I ate what you see it when you see it. I ate what you saw. Whatever you saw me eat on the video is basically what I ate, and then I had one more when I got home off my daughter's plate. So my body just likes to shut down. Like I can't eat the same thing over and over, and then I can't eat things that are overly nasty.
Overly nasty. Okay, that's how we gonna say it.
Yeah, it is. And salty. I can't do salty. This diet has made me sensitive to sweets and salt. So anything too sweet, I can't drink it or eat it or anything because I do the low. Once in a blue, drink the low like crystallized stuff, and then anything too salty, I can't eat it.
Money says healthy food is so expensive.
Ain't it though?
We were just getting the
We was
buns.
in Walmart neighborhood store for literally probably 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And came out with like $20 worth of stuff. Like it was literally 20 minutes being in there trying to get, because you don't want to overly buy stuff. Because my thing is like, if it costs that much, I don't want to eat it. It only takes 5 seconds for us to eat it and it's gone. I don't like that.
Absolutely. Money, yeah, so that's what he said. We also got to welcome somebody in. She's very present in the building. We got Sweetheart. Welcome in.
Yeah.
She said, hi, how are you doing, nephew? Chris and Queen.
Hi, we doing good. We doing good.
Absolutely. We doing fantastic, Sweetheart. Thanks for asking. Money said, I guess you can't put a price on your health.
I know. You know, water is more expensive than soda, so... You be like, what? It don't
the stuff don't
sense.
be adding up. It's like, damn.
I can go I buy me a thing of fruit. That's way more expensive than some bag of potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder we ain't eating right, because it's easier to do it this way. I was looking for cauliflower tater tots, because that's what I really wanted to try. And I'm just going to have to try to figure out how to make it myself, because they had too much stuff in it and made my carb go up. And even though I get 50 carbs per meal, so I get 150 carbs a day, I don't try to
eat the 50. She don't try to max out.
I be like at 60, 70 carbs a day. I don't be trying to do all that. And that's pushing that for me to do 60 and 70. It's really pushing that level up. And what makes it go up is when I have coffee.
Well, we got somebody
to 60 and 70, I mean.
in the building, okay?
Yeah.
You know, formerly known as Chocolate Brother.
Yes.
Formerly known as Gamer Bro.
Yes.
He is now known as
He is God's son.
Welcome in.
Hey, how you
He
doing?
said, hey, how you doing today, everyone?
Yes.
Welcome in. You know, Tay eats, she let you know. She said, I cook a lot of carbs, and that gives me a big bag.
Oh, really? Yeah, I can't have a lot of carbs. My pharmacist, it's not my doctor, it's my pharmacist. So she got me doing low carb, which is funny because, like I said before, we were already going to plan on doing low carb because I need something I don't have to think about all the time. But when it comes to certain things, ooh.
They just be getting it.
I just be like, once in a blue, just want something that has carbs. But even now we gave ourselves a free day. And I'm going to tell you, my free day, I didn't do good. I mean, I didn't do bad on my free day. And even when I said, oh, no, because we were trying to calculate my carbs. Oh, no, what about this? And because we went to Dutch and I got a blackberry lime.
Dutch Bros.
Lemonade. And my husband looked it up and said, yeah, 24 carbs, woohoo. I'm like, oh, I thought I at least had made it 100 carbs after I calculated everything. I probably made 75 carbs, and that's pushing it. 75, 80 carbs, and that's pushing it. And that's because I had 2 cookies, and those were 10 carbs each cookie. That was 20. The drink was 43 or 44, whatever it was. And then, is that it?
I had no clue all your menu items. I don't remember all your menu items though.
Because we didn't really eat it. Oh no, we did that drink.
You gotta think. I don't really remember.
I said we did the drink. That should bring your mind up.
What did we do?
The
What
keto
drink?
child drink.
Oh, the keto chow. Yeah. Oh, that day.
Yeah.
That was this Friday, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. You were
This
so busy
Friday.
just to say no.
Well, because I don't really remember. That's why I'm over here trying to search right now.
No, yeah, that
Search
was
through my mind. I don't
so,
remember.
and
but one thing about there's gonna be a video about that.
So I said I had
keto
one,
chow.
so 41 carbs. I'm counting right now for y'all. And then I ate 6 of the Girl Scout cookie things, and those are 2 carbs per little dot, so that's 12. So it's probably about 60. I'm rounding up just in case I missed something. And then everything else I had meat and cauliflower with cheddar
piece of
cheese.
cornbread, right?
Oh, there you go. Cornbread,
So you
put me in,
got
and I had like a little piece. My mom gave me a slice like this, and I took a piece like that, and I had that piece and gave it to Chris on my free day.
Absolutely. So you had a little something there. All right. Well, GJ3 said there are ways to eat healthy today. Just know that much. Absolutely. And Money said, "Tell you be making me hungry."
And they should be eating vegan. They don't be looking vegan. They be looking like those balls today, them jambalaya balls. I was ready. I really want a dirty rice bowl.
And Tay said, you know, they have a lot of keto items out.
Yeah,
we
they
were just
do.
getting some keto bread today, some keto hamburger buns, so we can have a burger.
And Tay, let me tell you, I be on these apps. So if I, you know, because I have a sweet attack all the time. Like I just want me some sweets. I don't. Not that I'm gonna eat a whole bunch of sweets. I just want to know that I have sweets in the house. And so I look at all these different things, and I'm like on Facebook. Every time I try to click in low carb, it brings me to. So I joined all these groups, and they're keto and low carb and all this. I be in there watching it so much that I done thought I was doing keto. Like my mind, not like me right now, knew I wasn't doing keto. But then when they be like saying no because that's too many carbs, and no because that's too many carbs, and I'm like this. Why I can't have that? That's only 10 carbs. You know, I'll be all mad. Get that keto, get ketchup without no sugar. I just want regular ketchup. I be having issues. And then I was like, oh, I'm not on keto. They have to because they can only eat 20 to 25 carbs a day. I can have way more than that a day. So I be having issues. But yeah, we have hamburger buns. We're going to find out if those are good today. And then I bought some croissants that are expensive as all get out, but worth every dime to me. And I'm excited. So you guys will see a video about that too.
Absolutely, yeah. We got somebody who just came into the building.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're going to welcome somebody in. We got
Just Get It. Oh, Gifted.
Just
See,
Gifted.
I got glasses. Can't read.
All right.
Let's do it again.
We got
Just Gifted. Yeah.
Just Gifted. Welcome, man. It's
Gifted,
nice
girl. Yeah.
Nice having you in the building. Nice to see a familiar face.
Yeah.
And she's gifting us her presents. We appreciate
Exactly.
you.
We appreciate
All right.
it.
We also going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. We got
Deborah
Garrett.
Hey, sis.
Deborah, how you doing today? What's going on,
How you
Deborah?
been?
What's
Are you
going
all right?
on?
Yeah.
All right, here in the aim, you can't be playing. You got to get fit
Yeah.
on the mental,
Yeah.
physical,
Woo.
and maybe even on a spiritual level. We got to get well with somebody, all right? We've got
Wellness with Frugal Mama.
Frugal Mama in the building.
Yeah.
She back after a much needed break. She's ready.
Yeah,
All right,
I know.
ready.
I went on to you today, girl, and you had me. I was all in there like, yeah. You realize you can't hear me. I don't know why you can't hear me when I'm yelling at you. Like, yeah, girl, say that.
She said,
I agree. And you didn't respond. You didn't respond.
she said, greetings, everyone.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then we also got somebody who's stepping into the place. Okay?
Okay.
She might be shy stepping into the section. She's saying hello, and her name is
Stace.
Stace. What's going on,
Stace?
Stace?
How's my sis doing?
How you doing? She said, hi, Queen Any Light. What's going on,
Yeah.
Stace? Nice to see you in here.
Yes. How
We
you
appreciate
been?
you being in here.
Yes.
All right. Deborah said, yes, just busy caregiving my mom.
Girl,
All right.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Wishing you the best over there.
Yeah.
and
I try to
Sweetheart
care
said
of my
nice.
dad. It didn't work.
Sweetheart said, nice lamps. And Sweetheart said, what you have for lunch, Queen?
Well, it's breakfast. We just
Yeah,
not
you
got
didn't have,
one.
you didn't have lunch yet.
I don't know what this
Yeah,
thing
like-
is. I thought it was something
Ratio
special, but it's,
keto friendly.
yeah, and it's like a yogurt drink, but it's not really a yogurt drink, but it's a yogurt drink. It's was nasty, but I was hungry
Review.
because on Monday, because on Monday I went to on Mondays I go visit my biological ticker every Monday.
Oh my
Then we went to the
gosh.
store and we got here, so we didn't have enough time to cook anything. So I had bought that when we went to Walmart before. And I'm not saying it's like nasty, but it's like, to me, it's like it's not that good, and then it didn't do anything. Like I thought it was gonna hold my appetite. It was gonna do this.
It's just
it
a
was gonna,
drink. It's just like a beverage.
yeah, and I didn't know that. I wouldn't have bought the crap. So yeah, I don't like it.
And Sweetheart, she said she went over to the movies with her mom, and they went to lunch and a restaurant. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Well, good times over there. Tay said I did a review on y'all seasoning, but I didn't have enough storage on my phone, so the mukbang is so short. I'm debating if I should drop it. Listen, Tay,
Hey,
you can continue your debate, but one thing you can drop is that video file over at loveandlivelife4@gmail.com. We can take that little snippet. We can do a little something with it, Tay. So, yeah, that'd be much appreciated. GJ3 said, any stuff that you've been eating, bioengineered food coming on? Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, there's nothing we can do to really get around
What you mean by
bioengineered. We got them genetic GMOs. We got them.
what we got this GMO? Tell me.
All the food that we eating is got some type of bioengineering.
No, I don't know about all that.
we know about.
Well,
all
we
that.
got. I guess we got some bio. I
we
don't
have,
know.
We have processed foods. We have stuff like that.
What
So
processed food do we eat?
we just got some bread that's processed.
We ain't even ate it yet.
Yeah, well, we about to eat it today.
So what I'm gonna start doing. I mean, we're gonna do a video about it, but hey, this is family meeting. We get to discuss everything. I'm gonna start buying my bread from this company called Hero, and they do their stuff really naturally, and you gotta use it a certain amount of time to stick it in the freezer, and it stays fresh for 4 months in the freezer. But that's what I'm gonna start doing because it's low carb, low calorie, and it's clean. How they say keto clean, so it's with natural ingredients and stuff like that.
He said, wait, do you have any unnatural food coloring foods? No.
No.
Yeah, no.
I don't really try to eat anything that's too processed. Like, my most processed foods, I must say, to me, would be pork rinds and bacon.
Yeah, really, pork rinds.
And we don't eat a lot of bacon because we don't got no bacon in the house, and I ain't went back to buy no bacon because, I haven't felt like it.
Well, just Gifted said, do y'all know I just saw the shout out video you did for me? God knows how many months ago. And it took my sister telling me about it because I had no idea.
Oh.
She said, thank you very much. I loved it.
I'm glad you loved it. We haven't did one shout out this year at all. And then I got to do the winner of the shout out. It's just that I have been going through a lot. And I was like, whatever I do, I got to do it in excellence. So I already know what I don't know. Still trying to figure out the gift that I'm doing for the winner of the shout out, and then how I'm going to do shout outs this year. But we on the 4th month almost, and I ain't did a shout out yet. I got people in mind for shout outs. I just ain't did them.
Well, E-Money said, for those who are just joining the live, please make sure you feel free to like, share, and connect with the Love and Live show if you haven't already. Yes, indeed. Listen, he said, check out Love and Live show on TikTok. Make it do what it do. Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. He said, we call subs heroes in New York. Okay. All right. GJ3 said there's a lot of stuff now that's bioengineered, even at some restaurants. So it's much more better for everyone to know, everyone now to be eating home cooked meals to help them all to stay healthy for sure.
And that's how
we have home cooked meals. We have home cooked meals, especially since we're on keto now.
Yeah.
Not keto, low carb.
I got excited because I heard Hero Bread was at Sub, and I was like, why? Because I'm not gonna go to Sub and eat. So why am I? And I'm calling Subway too. And I was like, just buy the dang Hero bun and make you a Hero sandwich like it.
We gotta chill out with somebody, okay?
Yeah.
We got her in the building. We got
Chill Will Crew.
Chill Will Crew, how are you?
Hey,
welcome, man.
How you doing?
She said, hello there, you all. Absolutely. How are you doing,
Yes,
Chill?
how you doing?
Chill Will Crew is in this section. And GJ3 said it's much more deeper to it all nowadays, too.
Oh, yeah.
And E-Money said, GJ3, you ain't kidding.
And you be spending money on people, on foods that we don't know what they doing in the background.
Exactly.
And if they get mad at you, you don't know what they doing. And we go in there and give them our money, like literally.
Yeah.
And there's only like one place I didn't mind going to the restaurant for. And that was just for Chinese food. I didn't mind going there.
Well, that spot is good too,
Yeah, and that customer service is great.
It's good. But I mean, when it comes down to it, as long as you're minimizing it,
Yeah.
And you can really take note of how it's affecting you if you are consistently eating, your home cooked meals and buying ingredients and everything. So you can see.
You can't trust nothing.
Yeah,
you
can
go
see
down
if
to
the
your
spot is
vegetables.
worth it or not. Mm-hmm.
People just say it's the meat and all the other processed. You can't even trust the vegetables anymore.
Sleazy said, at this point, I'm going to grow my own fruits and vegetables and only eat that.
Exactly.
Listen, Sleazy, you got to do what you got to do now.
Girl. Because these people, I'm telling you, Sleazy, it is so crazy when you hear or see videos and they talking about our food. And, you can get the same food. let's just take example, McDonald's. McDonald's in the United States is killing us all over the place. You go to Japan, you go over there, it's a healthy McDonald's.
Well, because
the carb intake is low, the calories is low. They ain't adding all kinds of corn syrup, sugars, and all that. It's a healthier plan, and that's just from the United States to another country. Yeah. So really, United States is purposely trying to kill us. That's how I look at it.
Sleazy said, or no, Emoji said sleazy. Yeah, that's probably our best option nowadays.
Yeah,
absolutely. Tay say, you know, I started a garden.
She said,
I just started a garden. Okay, Tay. Okay. Well, we have to look into that. We have to see. You might have to get some garden vlogs or something going on,
there
Tay.
You go.
Or you might have to make a mukbang out of something from your garden when it starts growing and everything. Yeah, that'd be a good way. But we also have to, like you were saying, people, the different countries, they have different health codes. So ours over here, we're very loose and free. And America is all about that monopoly. You got to make that money, okay? Mm-hmm. So whatever cost-cutting measure, we slowly start to allow more and more. And then now we're at the point where we can now have, like how GJ3 was saying, more bioengineered food. We got food lab-made foods and all this different stuff that, now being accepted and everything. And GJ3 said, watch out on the soy sauce because some of them have xanthan gum in it, which has side effects that cause bloating, which wouldn't be good for people who want to stay fit. And listen, Queen Nora was just looking for some xanthan gum the other day.
Because when you're on keto, they be putting xanthan gum, and I had to use something else. The flop I did.
Yeah.
On that cooking show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I didn't know it makes you feel bloated or anything. That's exactly what most keto people use on a lot of the dishes is xanthan gum. But I know like for other stuff there's like arrowroot and stuff like that. There was another one I want to check out that's supposed to be closer to xanthan gum than xanthan gum.
Well,
but I didn't know that, so thanks for sharing that.
He said perhaps another way for the gym to make money. I don't think it's that. I think they try.
First, you got to get me into the gym.
We got to look at the long term.
Yeah.
GJ3, he said, and I'm only referring to the U.S. here because you don't know about anywhere else.
Exactly.
And Stay saying, what's up with us importing all this unregulated food and food product?
Because they're trying to kill us.
It's all about the money here. We don't care about all that. We just want the cash flow.
They're trying to kill us. They say we're making too many people here, and we got to figure out how to kill everybody off.
And he said they use xanthan gum as a thickener, but all you need is some cornstarch to do that.
Yeah, but I can't have cornstarch or flour because you're on low carb, and that's why xanthan gum is good for us because
it's a good alternative.
It's 0.5 carbs, or even that. It's not even. I don't think it's 0.5, but yeah. So that's
why. It depends
why.
on the measurement as well. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just have a lot of foolishness and a lot of things that we intaking in our system.
Yeah.
I think I just heard not too long ago something about the McDonald's fry. Like everybody's like, oh, is it really potato? Well, it is a real potato, but all the different stuff that they do to the potato, the specific kind of potato that they've engineered, and then also all the preservatives and everything that they put in it. That's why you be looking at it 2 years later and it's still looking just the same. They
hey.
Listen. Stay said, don't talk about the fries now. Well,
I know.
And GJ said, what about oat or almond flour?
I can't have oat flour. Almond flour is gritty.
Too gritty. Oh my gosh! But we've been having it.
I got plenty of almond flour in this house, and I'm telling you.
Be right back.
I'm trying to figure out how to master this. It's something that you got to play with. You know what I mean? So just understand, we've probably been doing the low carb for 4 weeks?
Yeah.
4 to 6 weeks. I'm saying between 4 to 6 weeks we've been doing low carb. And so I haven't played with it. I got, his mom keeps giving us free almond flour. So we got it. So I could play with it and do stuff. But as a thickener and a binder and all that, no. I would not use that. That's just wasting food right now on that.
This is the cookie that.
I was like, what is he doing?
Using almond flour. Raspberry white chocolate cookie.
You know, stole my idea.
Yeah, I sure did. Because it's a good cookie. But when you look at it, you can kind of see that like a little bit of grit or whatever on it. It's like that texture. You can see it on the outside.
Yeah.
It's still all right, though.
And it's so funny because let me just tell y'all. I sit in this house and I make these sweets and cheesecakes and stuff. I don't eat it. But I get mad if you use my ingredients because I'm over here trying to make desserts. And I literally take a little piece. That's a big piece, Eli.
Well, it's actually kind of good, though, right? On the middle part. Not on the bottom part.
So the okay.
And don't taste as bad in the refrigerator.
Yeah, I don't. It's way better than the night. Mm-hmm. But that night it wasn't bad. But I don't taste the raspberry that clearly.
I tasted more clear that day. Anyway.
Okay. we analyzing Eli's cookie. But because it got that almond flour, there's not the grittiness. I don't feel the grittiness. I
feel like eating cream.
I feel like I have like this weird aftertaste.
Yeah, that's
you know, but it's not like a nasty aftertaste. It's not like a soda aftertaste. It's like and I'm not talking about diet sodas or something like that. It's not like that. It's just like that. Like, what is that back hint flavor?
Mm-hmm. It's like you're not used to that.
Yeah.
So I can see people long term, they be probably not even care about it no more. Mm-hmm. But definitely we do. GJ3 said, so you don't care about almond flour. So to say, okay, what about milk or creamer?
I use milk. No. I use heavy cream for certain things. Mm-hmm. And I only use creamer for my coffee.
Yeah, because
I don't really. That's my indulgent that makes me feel like I'm not on a diet. Is when I have a cup of coffee and I got my regular creamer in there. And they want me to make me a creamer, but I'm like, I'm not on keto. I'm enjoying what I can have. Mm-hmm. Until I don't want it no more.
Listen, man, 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s, you know, this is sad that they putting so much in this food. A lot of these fast food don't taste the same at all. Yes, it's good to cook your entire meal or, you know, your own food, but sometimes we got our certain restaurants. Absolutely.
You do. And my thing is, they're like, I know I have a gift card that I'm going to be using my restaurant for in sometime in life, and it had me a low carb meal. Okay? Well, no, it's going on Outback Steakhouse. Okay? I'm just don't do it often because one, I don't want to give nobody all my money, but this is a gift card, so it's going Outback, okay? And eat me a low carb meal and be happy. Like, okay, give me my steak and lobster and my broccoli, and I'll find some other vegetables because I like to have like 2 different vegetables for my meal every day. Mm-hmm. So that's what I would do, but I don't got no problem with it. I got 2 restaurants I like. I like Outback, but that's only once in a blue because it's not closer to me. And then the Chinese food, but I'm not going to neither one all the time because when we leave that Chinese food, we be broke. When you go in there with some money, you come back out like this.
Yeah, I mean, it does give you good couple of meals, but still, it's like, woo, wee.
And then they have a whole side of menu for, what's it called, sushi? Mm-hmm. And I'm not a sushi person, but why my butt be ordering sushi every time? And I mean looking at the menu hard. I don't like sushi like that.
And what does your Fuku mama say? Yes.
I'm telling you.
And GJ3 said, yes, but because of what's going on and are they actually out there say such things to want to destroy people? Well, I'd rather do it myself than that's what he says to 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s. Yeah. You know, if they're going to be trying to kill me, I'd rather be trying to kill myself.
And my thing is, what we fail to realize too is that if you cook at home, it's cheaper and you get more. And then whatever you don't use, just bag it up and stick it in the freezer. Then you always have some quick meals. Yeah. So we tend to say, oh, I'm going to go to a restaurant or oh, I'm going to go to fast food. Because it's faster. Yeah. But if you think about the time you drive to the fast food place, sit in the car, get your food, then argue about your order, then come home to eat it, you could have had you a burger and the fries, you know, just pre-prep like they do at the restaurant. They got the frozen patties. Make you some frozen patties. Stick them in the freezer, take them out, and sizzle that sucker. Because I'm going to tell you can cook a frozen patty right then and there. Like, get your griddle out, put it on, and make you a nice quick smash burger and call it a day. And you can do your own cheese and everything. Like, there's so much that we can do. I think we just are so lazy with it, you know. I always say, back in the day, we ate all kinds of food. We had the ham hocks and all the fat foods and stuff like that. But we didn't have all the overweight people because it wasn't no chemicals in the food that was killing us, you know. So we did have ham hocks in our greens and such and such and such. Now that we substitute for turkey and all that. But if you think about it in real life, that we could still have our ham hocks because it was fresh. We went out there and killed the ham hock, you know, got the ham hock on it.
Even with everything.
And now, you know, your turkey got poison in it and your ham hock got poison in it. So now they want to blame it because of the fat. You ain't eating that much fat in the greens in the beginning. You're not just saying, move over meat, I just want the fat. You're not doing that. So, I mean, a lot of times they play games with us and have our mind. Not saying that the healthier version ain't, you know, you can have the turkey neck in it, because that's how I like mine, because I can get more meat throughout my greens, and I don't like ham hocks in my greens. But I'm just saying the reason we are more worried about talking about how what's killing us and what's not is because of the simple fact that it's got so much poison in it.
Yeah.
And so instead of them saying, oh, because we're pumping up these animals with poison, was fat. And so, you know, the foods that your slave masters used to give you is actually killing you. Why wasn't it killing us then? When it was the slave masters, they was just killing us. Now why is it, now it's not that. It's the food killing us. No, it's because you put poison in all the food. That's what's killing us. You know, and you can sit here and say, oh, only eat fruits and vegetables. But if you ain't doing like Sleazy say, growing the stuff yourself, you killing yourself. Right? The fruits and vegetables ain't even good for you. So you can see that when you eat a strawberry, why is there so much white in the middle of that strawberry?
I can't stand that. I gotta,
you know what? You gotta wait.
Make my stomach hurt.
And then you go to farmer's market and the little strawberry like this big, but it'd be the best tasting strawberries. But you have to ask yourself, why back when I was younger, I love eating strawberries, and now that I'm older, these. I gotta put some sugar on it, and I got you gotta doctor up a strawberry. How you doctor up a strawberry?
Strawberry shortcake. You don't even get the syrup. It just be sitting in there.
Just sitting.
You can't put no sugar in there.
It's just ridiculous. So I, you know, they always want to say what is killing us, but it's really all the stuff that they putting in our food, and then they want to pinpoint it to, and I keep saying ham hock, but you know, you could even do the salt pork. They want to pinpoint it on those things, but it's because everything you have, your vegetables, your fruits, your meats, and your sauces, they all got this poison in it, and then they're telling you it's just this meat that got it is killing you. That's why your grandmother and grandpa had a heart attack at 99. You gonna say the ham hockers would kill them at 99 years old? Okay. Oh, at 110, that's what killed them. You didn't hear grandma and grandpa dying at 60. You didn't hear grandma and grandpa dying at 50 or 40. No, they were dying 99, 100 and some years old. So it couldn't have been the ham hocks and the pork, the salt pork and all that. It couldn't have been that. But we don't think like that. We just sit there and go, oh, well, the government said this. That's what it is. No, it's not. And I've said that for years. You ain't got to change what you eat. It's just really where it comes from that's killing us. And right now, you can eat a ham hock or salt pork over chicken right now because chicken is so, what is it, fake?
Processed, pumped.
It's just fake.
Modified.
And pumped with poison. And I used to just, when I stopped eating chicken, I used to just call it pus chicken because that's what it is. They showed you this little chicken that's barely dead, and then they pumped it up and then all looks revived. And then you have all these chicken breasts and stuff. That's why when I eat my meat, I have to have a bone. Don't come over here talking about here's a steak. No, I remember watching a video where they glued the meat together. They had food glue, and they glued all different parts of the meat to it, and they said if it don't have no bone, you don't know what you eating.
Well, we're gonna welcome some folks in. They stay entertaining. We're gonna welcome in
House of X Entertainment. We stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining.
We got.
I'm glad you back and safe. I'm loving y'all. Y'all had so much fun.
In the building.
I'm just telling you, y'all was doing it up.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All the shorts, the pop-ups on YouTube.
Oh, Leo, your birthday was on point. You did it. You brought your birthday in, and it was crunk.
Absolutely. You know what? We have another birthday to sing. We're going to go there and say,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Wait. Pause. The most electrifying. The champ. Can we smell what he's cooking? I think it's a birthday. Resume.
Leo, happy birthday to you.
Woo! Happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday. All right. House of X saying, hey, love and live show. Everyone's in the pool.
Except for me.
And GJ3 said, of course, the idea to adjust your recipe you made. I want to know your math for proper measurements.
Yeah.
Remember, this is all coming to what he said earlier. He said, example, if you make a sauce but it's too watery, then just adjust your water and ingredients. Then it'll be thicker.
And sometimes you can just cook it a little bit longer and it.
And then he said, so is math after all worth it? And if you still taught in school today after all? Yeah. So they teach us fractions for a reason. You're going to need them fractions to make your own stuff now. And he said, do you know how many of them salad dressings are out there in the U.S. have xanthan gum in it? And then wonder why they keep on gaining more weight, and that's the side effect of it. And she said, I fry in grapeseed oil, and I use wheat flour when I fry with low sodium seasoning. I actually have low sodium seasoning I mixed up in one of her videos, and it's very good. And she says, I bake a lot. I love ground turkey. Chicken mostly. She eats pork every blue moon. But you are speaking the truth on this food. And Stay, she said, I still do ham hocks.
Me too, and my beans. I just don't like ham hocks and my greens. I love ham hocks and my beans. I get so mad if I don't get a ham hock and my beans. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, I love a ham hock. But it's not something you eat every day. That's why I said it ain't what's killing us. Yeah. We ain't eating these type of things every day. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying is like, they act like, oh, you eat chitlins. No, I don't like chitlins. But I'm just saying, they be like, you eat chitlins, that's why. No. Ain't nobody eating chitlins every day because ain't nobody want to clean them nasty things every day. And if I did eat them, who gonna sit there and clean? Oh, I gotta clean, and then the house gotta stink, and put a potato in and stuff. And no, ain't nobody doing all that. You know what I mean? You eat more, like I said, the chicken is more dangerous to your health than a ham hock is, okay? Than the nasty chitlins is, okay? So as I say, we sit there and underestimate, and because it seems logical that the chicken is more healthier. But it would be if you was raising your own chicken and killing it. But if you ain't raising your own chicken and killing it, and you go into the store, hello?
Exactly, yeah. And we was watching what's that one show? Oh, we were watching 90 Day Fiance. But they go to the other person's country. So on that show, they got a thing where it's couples in one from U.S., one from a different country. Yeah. And they usually send the other one to the U.S., but this time it was the U.S. citizens going to the other country. Yeah. They went over to the chicken shop, or whatchamacallit? The store. It was a regular store.
Like a farmer's market. Yeah. It was like a farmer's market.
He was over there cutting the chicken.
Yeah, you want the chicken? Hold on. There you go. And I said, that's a chicken that we can eat.
And then she said, the girl over there, she's like, I don't know if I can eat that chicken.
We're so programmed on processed food that we don't care that's killing us. It was like when I was putting my kids in homeschooling and then I did unschooling with the kids, I had more people arguing with me about them being in school. And I'm like, well, the education system sucks here. They don't have good education. They're going to learn more from me than they are in school. But because we're so programmed that the kids need to be in school, that homeschool and unschool just looks like, oh my God, like you're just a horrible mom. And I'm like, y'all don't even make sense. So your kids don't even have to ever go to school. They can fail every test and they're going to pass and go to the next level because there's no kids left behind in Portland, Oregon. So your kids don't have to know how to read, write, do math, or do anything, and they're going to graduate high school. And that's okay. because they're in school. That was me just getting a free daycare. That's all that is. And I don't trust nobody with my kids to be giving no daycare. And definitely not that, no. So, you know.
GJ3 said, I prefer wheat flour too, just like 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s. He said that's another thing in the
every time you
fast
say
food
weed,
restaurant.
I think you're saying weed, and I'll be like, I have to read it.
Wheat, yeah.
Wheat.
And that's another thing about them fast food restaurants today in the U.S. too. They say white bread can cause constipation, and what kind of bread do they serve? Now at many fast food restaurants especially. And Wellness Fruit Mama said, happy birthday. Chill Will saying, happy birthday. GJ3 said, they say to eat enough fiber, but they serving us different.
Yeah.
We got to welcome somebody in. It was just his birthday not too long ago. He's a champ. He's a hero amongst many. He's electrifying. We're going to go ahead and welcome in.
Yo, it's your boy, Leo.
Get it. We got Leo in the section. What's going on?
You better say, Miss Mary.
He said, thank you. Love you, fam. Absolutely.
Love
Much
you
love
too.
over
Yeah.
here, too. Leo, what's good? GJ3 said, they know everybody loves the taste of their food. And so many just giving them their money. So as long as they keep getting the money, they're going to just keep selling it. Maybe stop buying it and then see what they're going to do.
Exactly.
But you are the people that help them make money. Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
And what they trying to do, make money.
And he said, now make them serve you right.
Exactly.
She'll say, this is deep. I hear so much about this chicken. I know some people who just stop eating chicken. Yep. Stop eating chicken. And GJ3 said, after all, you paid for it, didn't you?
Exactly.
Absolutely. We paid for it.
Because if I'm going to eat chicken, I'm just going to say right now, I'm just going to a certain store if I need to eat chicken. And I went to a certain store, asked them, about that chicken. I bought the chicken.
And it's
and I ain't touched that chicken yet. I just
might have to have some.
My thing is,
some chicken.
Shut up. My thing is when I can stop closing my eyes and seeing pus come out the chicken, I can
Not
go
the
for
trauma in the chicken.
It did. It
Not
really
the chicken
traumatized me because
you know, traumatized over eating.
Because people get mad at me because they say, "Well, they pump everything," and they do.
Yeah, they do pump.
They pump everything. Yeah. I have never said that they don't pump everything.
Eating genetically modified food.
Yeah, but my thing is, chicken is the #1 seller.
Yeah, that's true.
So they have to replenish that chicken a lot faster than any other meat.
And chickens are naturally small; they're not that big. So.
Yeah, so they extra pump it. So you know why they might get the cow and pump it. They might get the pig and pump it, a turkey here, pump it. They getting these other ones and pumping it a little at a time. But with that
volume chicken, you gotta
they're not just you're not getting a little syringe on ding 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 ding. They just like like in seconds it just blows up. It don't have wrinkles no more. It looks full and just hearty, and that's your chicken. And
it's
so,
also the chicken that they have made too, the breed.
Oh yeah, now they got licensed or they approved by the FDA just to clone you some chicken. Mm-hmm. But that's why I said I can't do it because it's overly processed. You know what I think about it? Like I'm gonna say for me, I love chicken. I do. I love chicken. But just think about it. When you look at a 12-year-old looking more like a 20-year-old, that's that chicken. You know what I mean? It ain't the pig. It ain't the cow. It ain't the turkey. It is the chicken.
You gotta have
because that one is overly pumped. While everything else is pumped, they ain't got to mass produce those other ones. So my thing is, there's more poison in that chicken than all the other meats that they're pumping.
We gotta welcome somebody in. She over there enjoying retirement. We're welcoming in
Shantirement.
Saying, hey, fam. What's going on, Shantirement? Nice seeing you in the mix. GJ3 said, there are a lot. They say a lot about Walmart to be doing with that fresh meats and deli section. But be careful. Watchful at all of them, okay? But definitely at Walmart. They know how many people go go there to shop at. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know. We go to Walmart and they barely got food. I don't know. Maybe because it's all at the super center, but I know when we go to the neighborhood, when we went to the meat section, and we were like, hello.
And GJ3 said, they love to attack where they see numbers go.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it, here, GJ3, We don't really got that many Walmarts. We not like y'all other states. We had a
We
problem.
don't even got a Sam's Club.
No, we had our Walmarts here. They all shut down because of theft rate. Was it you? Somebody just said that Walmart is now doing a membership where you have to go through the self checkout line, and you're only allowed to use the self checkout line if you have the membership. And I was like, we ain't got to worry about that over here because we ain't even got no Walmarts. All of our Walmarts, they should have implemented that 5 years ago. Then they would still be here. Because ours, they done got.
Yeah, they done knocked out about 4 or 5 of ours. And mind you, we only had 7.
Mm-hmm. They only have them in the.
We only had 7 or 8.
In the nicer
they
parts
only
of
knocked.
the area.
They knocked more than half of them down here. We got like one major super center. I'm just talking about Oregon, and that's not that far from us. I still don't drive to it. Mm-hmm. And then they have another one that's, like you guys know, just about 10 miles from us. And that was the other one. So all the other ones that were close, they not there no more.
We ain't even got no Walmarts like that. House of X editing and watching. All
I
right.
feel you. Get your
getting on that
on.
grind. I
Y'all
see you over
just
there.
got back. Like you already working.
Got some videos to cook up.
I guess you said you was on vacation, so you can work now.
You got it. You play hard, you work hard.
There you
right?
go. There you go.
GJ3 saying Walmart is another one that's trying to push for everything to go digital. That's why their checkouts are not becoming more and more to be only self-checkout. Absolutely. Well, that's to have less employees, too. They don't want to do that.
Well, I'm going to tell you, we don't even go to... Like, literally, when I go to Walmart, I don't see nobody in the checkout. We be right in the line, looking at the customer, standing, too, patiently like that.
But the Walmart that we have right here is in an older neighborhood. Yeah. The people that you're not going to see no younger people who in and out of that. The people who's doing the theft and all that are not coming to that one. So...
I mean, that's a neighborhood, because usually when they're doing the theft, it's usually household stuff, pots of pans, medicine.
They got no problem stealing food and all that. It's not a problem. It's just the location we have it at. It's not going to happen.
No, I'm just saying that that's what people are more.
They want,
that's
want
what they're stealing here in Oregon. They would. Those are the things. They're not really caring about clothes because Oregon, our state gives so much food stamps that they don't care. Why
we have a high theft rate right now. So
and that's for other stuff, not food.
Yeah, that's just in general. Yeah, it's not food. We just have a high theft rate. So them Walmarts
that's
and everything like that.
Everything rate. We got a high homeless rate,
high crime rate, a high theft rate.
We used to be low on everything. Now we just high. They high smoking weed because we got a shop on every corner. You know how they say liquor? There's a liquor store on every corner. No, literally, we got a weed shop on every corner. Sometimes we got 2 or 3 on the same corner. Like you don't know which weed store you want to go to because now so they high and then they high stealing, high killing, high eating. We just high.
You see that they reversed the being high thing. Mm-hmm. I used to be able to have be high off whatever drug and have drugs on you and everything and not get a charge. They had to reverse. They had to reverse that. So now, because you used to be able to come here and if you had under a certain amount of threshold on whatever drug, no matter what drug it is, you're not going to go to jail. They're going to try to, institute you or get you in rehab or something like that. Well, now that that's been abused and everything like that, now we had to bring back the normal things that you guys have in your other states. All that.
And which made no sense anyway, because my thing is, okay, just because you made weed legal don't mean we got to have meth and heroin and crack and whatever other drugs out there be all right. Like, why did that have to be all right? Because weed was all right. See, they was just really trying to figure out how they can start putting that on the corner. You can get your crack, your acid, you took, and all. And they realized, okay, we ain't gonna get it right.
Okay, and then now
everybody gonna be homeless.
Exactly. And then we have
ain't nobody paying no rent.
Whatchamacallit?
What?
All these people on fentanyl and everything like that, and they just bring them back, and then they just go do it again over and over. So it ended up costing
Oregon
more
is
money.
like the craziest. I don't know. We went from being really like a nice, ditty little place to we just don't give a F.
You really go to certain states,
you just don't
certain
care.
parts of the state, and you probably will get that sedity view. But in terms of the popping places, the more popular areas, it's not the same.
You know, and I should have known we was having some issues when I actually saw. I actually saw we got naked bike riders. Okay, when I actually saw that we gonna fight because we got a porno store across the street from the school, but we can actually ride our bikes naked. And that's okay. Kids can't get into the porno stores over here that's across the street from the school. You can't get in, and then you can't tell it's a porno store. But they fight and boycotted and all that stuff. Of course, it never moved, but they did their best. But the naked bike ride, yeah, we cool. We can drive by the mall. We can do everything.
Yeah,
and that's
maybe it's a normal place. It'd be
so
everywhere.
You know, why would we think Oregon wouldn't try to make all the drugs legal? Like, well, we made it legal.
You have to keep.
So why can't
weird,
all the other drugs be legal? Why can't we do heroin on the streets and crack and cocaine and all? Why we can't do that on the streets in Oregon? Because we let weed come in. Like, we don't make sense on a lot of stuff. Like, I love Oregon, but we just don't. We don't make sense. I think the people that's running Oregon, they having too much weed. No, that might be the problem. They're high.
Listen, Wellness Fruit Mom said all kind of high.
Yeah. We are. It's really sad. Like, if people knew how Oregon was back in the day compared to what it is now, it's gone downhill. Mm-hmm. And it's sad. I mean, because Oregon is really a beautiful place. I'm going to say, from the cities and states that I've been to, we do have the nicest customer service. And we complain about it here ourselves. Like, how dare you be rude to us? We don't play about customer service over here. We get mad when you rude to us over here. And I'm going to tell you, all the other states we've been to, we still nicer on customer service.
Mm-hmm. Well, GJ3 said, can't call the police nor call the mental health department to help to get them to someone to talk to anymore because of the laws they've set in place nowadays. Mm-hmm. And he said, now it goes to show where you will have to wait until things get very severe before you can call them to do some things. And now they say they want to tell people to not go vote anymore. They're trying to set people up.
They've been setting us up.
Yeah.
Now they just don't care. You know how before they used to have to find ways to say things, and then they do these little spare the moment votes. Yeah. So everybody don't really know about the vote. If you don't follow politics, you don't know that we just decided today we're gonna do this big voting on some major whatever thing. Now they just don't care. They be like, okay, so we just gonna go over there and strip you all from your rights. We had a vote. It was March 30th, and the vote is going to be there. Be there, you're there, you're not. But yeah, everybody must hand over all their keys to the house so we can get copies. It be all kinds of stupid stuff they just make up, and because we don't know, and we're not keeping. And I know I don't keep up with the politics, so I'm one of the problems too. So yeah, they don't care, especially here in Oregon. They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, and what was really bad about the drug thing is that it's not like you couldn't get arrested, but because of the law that they had in place, what officer want to deal with somebody who's doing drugs if they can't even get them no time? Mm-hmm. It makes it more of a hassle to even handle somebody who's on drugs. So really, the only time you would get help is if you overdose. Yeah. And then
because literally, you just gonna go into jail, go to sleep. You got a nice place to sleep. You ain't sleeping on the street. Floor, yeah. So you're in the jail, sleep, and then you get up in the morning and you go. Mm-hmm. And then if they get you again, you get to go back to sleep. You get a cot in the bed and some food. Yeah. And hot food too, you know. So yeah, the common sense does not work.
Yeah, and GA3 say exactly. You gotta welcome some folks in.
Yeah.
Nowadays you gotta praise God. We got Praying Couple Cooking Series. You know that's my boy DJ Vince.
My girl Miss Blaine in the building.
All right. They're saying happy blessed Monday, fam.
Yes, happy blessed. Yeah.
Twirling in with the love. We appreciate you.
Yes, absolutely. We do. We love you, sweetie.
And GJ3 said because of the laws of the police can't do anything, and yet they now wants to still say that the police ain't doing anything nor care. But they done set things up to where they can't do anything.
Well, I'm gonna just say for me, they weren't really doing much in the beginning, And I'm gonna say we didn't have as much issues as other states had with police officers.
Mm-hmm.
We had them, but not as
prevalent
as everybody else. But they weren't really doing much. They was like, if you wasn't like bothering them at the donut place or the food carts or when they having their social conversations, it really wasn't nothing to really worry about. Like, I remember it was years ago before, the world got so bad. We called the police because our neighbor's door of their Jeep got taken off. And they said, "Oh, can you call us back because we don't got no officers ready because we all at a funeral." I said, "The whole Oregon police is at a funeral?" Yeah, because a cop got shot. Plenty of people that got shot.
Yeah.
So is this the time we can rob a bank? I mean, like, let me know when somebody gets shot. This is the time for you to do crime because they all at the funeral. I didn't understand it. And I was like, oh, and I told the neighbor, I said, I'll try to call the police for you, but, they said call back in about 2 or 3 hours because they had a funeral. Everybody.
And one of the mama said, "Hey, Prank Couple Cooking Series said we love y'all more."
Oh, no,
GJ3
yes.
said, "I know, and I understand that, but they really now done set things up. But then just like 4 years almost alone, yeah,
because they weren't doing anything on behalf of people, so." Really, for people who could never depend on the police, it didn't matter. You know what I mean? So for the people that could depend on the police, it affects them more than the people that, the police weren't helping in the first place. So either way it goes, you could say, well, it was a little bit better. No, it wasn't. It wasn't better for the people that they weren't helping. And they were attacking and killing and doing all of this stuff, but they weren't helping at all. I called the police probably 2 or 3 times in my life, and I never got the help I needed. So it wasn't meant for me, So I just don't look at it in that way. I got more help especially when I was living across the street from these gang members. I got more protection and help from them. Like I remember when it was a long time ago, some crazy stuff happened to me and his mom and my play brother. And the gang members came the next day, and I yelled at them. I said, "Hey, this happened to us. Where were you guys?" And so they ended up having to find them and deal with them and all that. The police. I'm still waiting for them to come check us out.
Yeah, then the Prank Couple Cooking Series.
And we didn't have no kids then. Me and his mom didn't have no kids then. Okay, and I'm still waiting on them to come check us out. Okay, that's how great the police officers were here.
Look, GJ3 said, and there's more mayors and stuff that don't look like they've been doing their job anymore. Yeah.
Because they don't have to. Who's holding them accountable?
That was funny. We was watching that video.
And Eli loves his video because he done watched it 3 times. Now my husband hasn't watched it, so he waiting for his 4th time watching it. But there's a mayor in what state is it?
I don't. Was it Texas or something? It was one of the bigger states, but like a smaller part of it.
I thought it was like Chicago or something.
Oh, it was Chicago.
So there's a mayor in Chicago. I don't know what state it is. That woman is living her life like it's golden, okay? That money that she's getting, she is having a good time. Like they show that she done built an ice skating rink for herself. Not for the community, not to make money, just for herself. So when she want to have a gathering on the ice skating rink, and it's beautiful. Like that ice skating rink was beautiful. I mean, it's crazy because ain't nobody doing nothing. And so they got, is she a villain or is she something?
She a hero.
And everybody, I ain't heard one person say hero. And they all say villain. I said, we don't even know nothing about our mayor like that to be able to say villain or hero. Everybody know about this one. And her billboard, she got 80 million billboards of her face. I said, oh, okay.
And then what killed me was at the board meeting.
I tell you. He loved it. He watched it. He was so happy to turn it on. And so he's helping me fix my bug. That's what I was supposed to talk about today. He's helping me fix my bug. And he stopped. He was like this. I'm thinking he ain't seen it before. I heard this is his third time watching. I said, I'm so done with it.
And
Like,
said, yeah, no, if it's Illinois, Illinois has some big issues if they're going to, doing that there now. Yeah, I think it is there. Yeah.
I know I done called Chicago State. You know that's some. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call Chicago State. It just not the part of Illinois. I know.
Yeah, she said, and GJ3 said that's what they using their money for. Well, it's not just that.
It's just her. She is using her money there at her hair
Taking
store
flights,
visits. She got one for $475, one for $1,200, one for $1,700, one for $24,000 just for hair products.
Renting cars, buying cars.
She go to Vegas and she flies first class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they be in a 5-star, and not just her. Her people that travel with her.
Yeah, and then
they all staying in the 5-star hotel, the 5-star restaurants. Yes.
They live in large. Officers on overtime.
Yeah, and she don't got her own credit card. She only got the American credit card.
Yeah.
Doing personal stuff with it,
It's funny.
What I did see, because I guess she go out to eat all the time, was a grocery bill on there.
Yeah, I don't think she would have that. She don't eat all the time.
I'm just telling you, like, and I'm just like, I know it's not only her. And the way she did it, the way she set herself up, is if somebody else comes in to be a mayor, that they're getting, like, what, 20%?
Less than 10%.
Less than 10% of what her pay is.
Yeah.
And her pay is really high because she came and filled in a job for somebody else, so she got appointed the job. Mm-hmm. So she says, so she's making No, she's making, if it's 10%, she's making like $2,500. She's making $250,000 a year. And so the person that's gonna come in to take her place is only gonna make $25,000.
Yeah, she's making $250,000, but they also have another part of the council. Yeah. So she's making $50,000 a year, so she makes $300,000.
Yeah. But just for a mayor alone, the next person that's going, you hear she getting $250,000 a year. This person gonna get $25,000.
Yeah, but
who's gonna want to be mayor with that pay?
This is somebody who's vocal with it though. Who's really doing the foolishness. Imagine how many people is not, and you think your mayor's really doing all this stuff, but then they are doing all this without letting you know.
And then there's this one business company that was want to help feed the homeless or feed the people who need food. We struggling, we need food pantries and stuff like that. She stopped her from being able to be open because she didn't give her money. So you know how those people used to give money. If you had a business, you had to give a portion of your money to them. Yeah, so she's doing that, and her security is the police officer. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm just like, this is really happening in the world. Yeah. And I'm like, and how is she gonna point and say how somebody else is gonna get paid? So nobody's gonna take her position because what?
They're not getting
They ain't getting no money.
You said the communities are not telling on them. You said, wow.
No, they was telling. These people was telling like that. That's how, because right now the FBI is there. So I think everybody been reporting it enough that the FBI is there to do it. So I can't wait to hear the
verdict on
yeah, I want to see what's going on because I'm like, this chick, and then she had the song. She came in to the meeting. Yeah. B better have my money.
But it wasn't censored on the beat.
It wasn't censored. You going in there for the meeting, the big town meeting, big town meeting, and that song playing. B better have my money.
Well, but but before it could say B, she said to all my residents. Better have my money.
Yes. You don't understand the craziness. Like somebody got to and I mean, while the man is talking, so then they went into a public area to, talk about something. The police officers was bullying the camera people. Talking about you can't be in here. It's a public area. No, you can't be in here. And then started asking for IDs and like they were going to do something to them. I said, "Oh, y'all got too much." I said, "Y'all doing too much."
The castle right now.
Yeah.
They said amazing in the seat, and they want that money.
She don't want it. She got that money. I told her she ain't even got her own credit card. She is using the mayor's credit card for everything. How you would? And my thing is, I'm not sitting up here thinking, you know what? I want an ice skating rink. Mm-hmm. All to myself. Well, then it's just shut down until she's ready to have a party.
Mm-hmm. That's what the problem is. Because
And
the
it's
whole idea of the ice
beautiful.
skating rink is cool, but it's like when you do something that's gonna cost that much money, how you gonna replenish that money, do something for the community.
And
make
then my
it
thing is,
attraction.
if you open it and have people pay to ice skate, you making the money back.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to do there. So you got this beautiful ice skating rink that you could. It's just.
And you just said who pays the mayor and stuff. By the way, you know who pays the
You got the
community.
taxes.
The
The
residents.
tax money is paying the
The
mayor.
president's paying that.
And the
But
reason
I
she
have
got
my
that
money.
much is because the person that was before her was there for so long
Yeah.
that he built up to that amount, and because he left or died or whatever the case may
And
be,
he died
and she
while
got
he was
appointed, she got and took over his position. She got to have that pay, and then she went in there and said, made sure ain't nobody gonna ever want to be a mayor because you only getting $25,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much chump change that is? That's what people on welfare make. I'm being serious. How much people on welfare make? If you have about enough kids, you making that almost $25,000 a year. Include your food stamps in there? No. McDonald's workers making more than that. That don't even make sense. You gonna be a mayor to make more, and McDonald's worker making more money than you?
They say, yeah, there's issues up in there. People better go vote this year. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you can vote, but who gonna go against her?
Yeah.
That's the thing, GJ. Who gonna go against her? You gotta think about that. Literally $25,000 a year.
Yeah. That's community service at its finest, really. Something like that. They don't have to do a GoFundMe so they can take care of their family.
No.
And yeah.
But I think if the FBI, what?
He said, don't just vote for November.
Yeah, I think if the FBI come in and do all that, hopefully that thing she put in place can get out of place, and that person can at least get a regular pay. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying they got to make her money, because I understand how that came into play, but no.
Yeah, that was a funny video though.
And and Eli, like I said, was helping work on my book, and I was like, "Can you give me my book?" That's gonna be the last thing I say with my words.
Oh, you want me to bring your book?
Yeah, because I showed it on Wednesday or Thursday, but one of those days.
Wednesday.
Yeah. So I've been saying this probably since I've been on YouTube. I thought it was right there. That I have did a relationship book. It's not like a really relationship. It's more for people before they get married book. And this is my cover. And so I'm glad I looked at it because there was a lot of errors in there. So I had to fix it, and it was a lot more work to fix it than I thought it was going to be. But so it should be getting ready to be available. But I'm excited about this. And even if you're married and you're probably having some issues, going through the book I think will help as well to help you in your relationship. But I'm just so proud. Isn't this so beautiful? And mind you, I've had this cover for probably 4 years before the book has been made. And then it just has, your journal. And you have to buy 2 books because you're not getting married to yourself. Now I know some people out there have thought about trying to get married to themselves, but I don't think this book is going to really help you if you're marrying yourself. Just saying.
Right.
And then I was wondering, what if you find somebody? Do you have to divorce yourself so you can really get married to somebody else?
Yeah.
That's
if you get married to yourself, yeah. But in different countries and everything, you can get married to characters.
I'm done.
You can.
I can't even.
There's so much people who's married to this anime little girl thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. No.
So, all right. So GJ3 said, don't just go in November. GJ3 said, all right, you got to think about them other seats, okay? There are the ones that have the electoral votes. Mm-hmm. You got to pay attention throughout the year in between the next president election. Yeah. And wellness food mom said that book fire. All right.
Thank you.
GJ3 said electoral votes is what you got to pay attention to in order to make a difference. And wellness food mama said yes.
I'm so proud. You don't understand. I'm so excited. Only because it's taken me forever to do it. And it was supposed to be just a regular book, and then I wanted it to be a journal. And that's because when I took premarital class and I had a book, I loved our book. It was like the hardest work I had to do when we took a premarital class. But after that, like even years later, we always went right back to our book until somewhere in there we lost the book. But I was like, I want a book that is like that. I wish I could find that, because especially so many people are getting married and they just are more worried about the wedding than the marriage. And I'm like, the wedding means absolutely nothing. And I know it offends people, and I don't mean it to be rude, but I always say, do your big wedding after 15 years. Like, get over the 5-year hump, the 10-year, and then do a big wedding after your 15, 20 year. Because then you know and appreciate the person that you love. Because you spend all this money. And let's think about how many people spend millions, thousands of dollars on their wedding. And then they don't even make it 5 years. They don't even make it. Some don't make it. My first marriage, we didn't make it through the 6 months. Okay? I didn't have no big wedding, but yeah, I just think it's a lot of waste of money that people like to do. And I'm just not for wasting money. People still paying on their wedding as a divorce. Makes no sense.
Well, What is for Frugal Mama says congratulations on your book. And GJ3 is saying, who is your state representative and all those people that you gotta get to knowing about to help things be better in your own area. The money is not money is not what makes a wedding. All you need is a broom. Jump that broom.
I'm telling you. I try to tell people all that you spend a lot of money on your wedding the thing about it is your wedding is not like, you don't really cater the wedding to yourself. You cater the wedding to other people. You're more worried about all the other people than you are the bride and the groom. You know what I mean? And so you're spending money on people. Now, if these same people ask you for the amount of money you're going to spend on the wedding, you're going to tell them no. But just think about how much money you're spending on this wedding. And you got to buy a gown. For who? I just want to know who the gown for. Okay. Okay, you the cake. Who pays for the cake? Okay. Who pays for the food? Okay. The decoration. You think about all the money you spend to please everybody else. When you could have probably went out, you could have got married and then went out to eat and everybody paid for their own food and worry about your marriage. But people are so traditional that they lose sight that marriage is between a man and a woman becoming one. That's why I have my book, because you're becoming one with each other, not one with everybody, just one with each other. So those are things I think about all the time. Like, you can spend money on your wedding, but it's not that serious. Like, at the end of the day, are you going to have a healthy marriage? People don't want to spend money on premarital classes, but they want to spend money on the venue, the music, the all this other stuff. But premarital class is probably the most important thing that's going to help you in your marriage to keep you together forever. And I think that's where I just, I let people do what they need to do, but at the end of the day, it's just really sad. I've seen so many people spend like $60,000-$70,000 for their wedding, and that's the cheap end. And they ain't together now. They ain't made it to 5 years. $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, GJ3C said people once upon a time had known what love is, and that's why they didn't need a whole lot of money to be happy getting married.
And that's all I say. As long as I can listen to my partner, I can understand my partner, I can build a future with my partner. Everything else is irrelevant. But everybody makes this wedding way more important than the marriage. What are you investing in your marriage? That's why I say get a premarital class. Get you a whole bunch of premarital. You don't have to just get mine. Get mine, get somebody else's, get somebody else. Because each person has a different insight. Because I know when I went to my premarital class, and me and my mom talked. She had her premarital class and I had mine. And we talked about how different our classes were. But there were some unique things that I liked about her premarital class, and there was a lot of things that I loved about my premarital class. And I'm gonna tell you, my pastor at the time, he came in. It was about 30 of us in there, couples. He came in here and he sat down. He said, "I just want you to know, I'm here to make sure you do not get married." People was offended when people told me that's what he said. I was excited when he said it. I was like this. Because I was already married, so if you can stop me from getting another divorce, I'm happy. But it made me look at different things. He taught me how to argue. He taught me how to love. Sister Martin said, "Don't start something you can't finish." I just remember all the different things. So when we started trying to argue wrong, we had to gear back. That's what our book was. We got to reminisce on it. And then I was like, I wish I had another book to write how I feel now. Like we should do this every 5 years, write how we feel now and see, because it's totally different. So now we can look at 3 different books. Oh yeah, that's why I love this person now. Oh, I see that. You know what I mean? It's that connection. Because that's what I really want people to survive in their marriage. And so many people are getting a divorce. And I felt like even if me and Chris did get divorced, that because of our premarital class, that's just how dope my premarital class was, that we wouldn't have ended to the point where we couldn't manage to take care of our kids with the same love that we had for each other before we had the kids. We might not be meant for each other, but it's a work.
It wasn't going to hinder nothing.
Yes. And I think, and that's us doing something very hurtful for us. I think we would have came together and made sense with our kids. That's why I said I think my premarital class was dope. I know people been in premarital class and they're like, I didn't feel all that when I went. Well, my pastor was saying you did. And you know what? Out of the 30-something people, I think only 6 or 7 of us got married. And I know for a fact 3 of us are still married.
Well, GJ3 said the number one investment into your marriage is each other. Invest your time.
Ooh, that's a lifelong investment. That ain't no one-time investment like the premarital class. That is a lifetime. No, it is, because what he's saying is so true. We forget that. That's some things I even told Eli, like what you guys are doing right now. Continue to do that even when you're mad, even when you're upset. Continue to say I love you constantly throughout the day, because that's how you guys got where you at. So don't stop saying it. Because it's easy to stop something and you don't even realize you stopped. It is so easy. It is. And that's one of the things you don't want to stop. Say I love you all the time. If that's what you say all the time now, say it all the time. You know what I mean? If you, sit there and listen to each other's conversation, even if you don't want to hear it. Sit there and listen to it. Because you don't want your partner to have to find that through somebody else. And I'm not meaning like cheat. I mean like go to their best friends, go to their cousins, because then you start getting left out, and that also opens a gap in your marriage. You don't want that either. So I look at all those things in that area that you want to keep. That I just want to tell my wife everything. I just want to tell my husband everything. I'm gonna tell my friends too, but I gotta tell my husband. I gotta tell my wife. You want to have that connection. You want to have that build up. And those are things that you want. And to the point where if you don't tell your husband or your wife something, it's because your friends said don't say anything. So you don't have to cross a line, because we have that respect.
Yeah.
But I think people don't have that respect. They just want to tell everybody's business. So they use it as an excuse called pillow talk, but it's really just, petty and insecure and damaging to all relationships at that time. So, but yeah, GJ said it completely. That is, invest your time. You cannot, there's not enough money in the world. If somebody just can invest your time, that doesn't mean you won't be busy. That doesn't mean you won't be apart. That don't mean you still won't be having like business trips or doing family things and stuff like that. But you give that much attention to your partner, your spouse, it will come together where they don't feel like I'm missing anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, even sometimes send a text, hey baby, I just missed you today and I miss your wonderfulness. But it goes both ways. It's not just for men to do for women, women to do for men. It goes both ways. Give them that time. Let them know that you're always thinking about them. Like they're always on your mind, even when you got a lot to do. You my number one. So thank you for saying that, GJ3. That was awesome.
That was he came through with this good stuff, and he said a good marriage is about many things, not just to be only about the bedroom.
And that don't last. Only being in that bedroom don't last. So I hope it's about more than that. It lasts in the beginning. Everybody a bunny rabbit in the beginning.
Yeah, but when you getting old,
not even just old. You just start getting busy in life that you might miss sometimes.
You want to go to sleep. You tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You can just sit. You can just tell. That's not forever. Yeah. That's why when you marry into beauty or whatever, then it's like. Yeah. It's not those type of things don't last.
They don't last forever.
It's not forever. But
yeah,
we appreciate all y'all for being here. We had a really good conversation this Monday. We was talking about some food. Mm-hmm. We went to all the different things that they was pumping into our food. Now we're on this uplifting note of relationships, and we just had many birthday moments and different things throughout. But I have to say one more thing. Yes, what do you have to say?
My word.
Yes, you did, and that's kind of what I was like. Okay, we got to get to this.
Cause we gotta go, so I gotta get my word, y'all.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to start saying my word in the beginning so I can be prepared.
Absolutely.
But my word today is God is always there for you, even when you don't feel Him, even when you're not connected. Even when you feel like you probably did the wrongest things, you got the worst thought process in your mind or whatever, He's there for you. He loves you. He created you. He already knew what you were going to think before you thought it. He already knew what you were going to do before you do it. He loves you no matter what. And we got to stop being scared that we're not going to get our blessing or we're not going to get something because we did something wrong. God already knows. He wants your heart. David was a man after God's own heart. Now, David did all kinds. He was a horrible parent. He wasn't a good husband. He took somebody else's wife, got that girl pregnant and killed him, so he was a murderer. But he was a man after God's own heart. And that's because he constantly went back to God. And he constantly had a conversation. He constantly had a relationship with God. And my thing is, have that relationship with God. However you want to do it. I mean, I remember saying, I ain't got to read the Word every day. I appreciate reading the Word every day because I kind of now know more about God than I did before, which gives me that insight to Him to say He loves me. He created me. And that's what I wanted to say. Just like, you hear all different types of stuff, but people are not mad at God or hating God or being atheists because of God. It's because of the people that are saying it in God's name. We're killing in God's name. We're being mean in God's name. We're not showing love in God's name. So that's why they don't love God. That's why they don't want to deal with God, because there's some ugly people representing God. And I'm not saying ugly as in the beauty, but ugly as we're doing all kinds of hurtful, mean and resentful things in the name of God. But my thing is, who are you to judge? You know what I mean? So stop judging and stop telling people. You will know God through me by my walk, by my love. And if I'm not showing love, I'm not connected to God. So people who are using God's name in vain, trying to say we doing this in God, if it's not love, it's not God. Because God is love. So remember, He loves you no matter what. And people can be judgmental, they could be mean, they could be rude, they could be whatever. But you got to show love. Because love is what brings people in. Then you can kind of guide and nurture them into the right way of life. You know what I mean? It's like somebody telling you to do something and they don't know you. Like, how you going to tell me to do something? I don't know you. How you going to tell me I need to do this and I don't know who you are? It's the same thing. So they might be doing a whole bunch of stuff that they're not supposed to do that's ungodly. But that's not the way to get them to them. You got to show love. And then you can have that conversation. God likes this. Well, God loves this. God loves. Then you can have those conversations. But you just coming at somebody wicked, that's how they're going to return it. You slap me, I'm going to slap you back. And I know I'm supposed to turn the other cheek, but that's just not how my body works. You hit me, I'm going to hit you back. It's just an automatic reaction before thought process hits.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same way. You come at me in a judgmental way, I'm going to come at you. It doesn't make me feel welcome. And it doesn't make me feel like I want to be a part of God's family if I got to be judged on everything I do. Because regardless if you think about it or not, or you realize it or not, we judge ourselves hard enough that we don't need anybody else to judge us. Like, I'm more critical on Lenore than any of you could ever be on me. All the stuff you could say about me, I'm harder on myself. So why do I need you to come at me when I'm already coming at myself hard? And I had to learn that because I'm one of those people that, because I love you, I got to tell you how I feel. You dumb, you stupid, you ignorant, you dumb. How did that make somebody feel loved? And it took me for years to figure it out. And I still do it. Now I just shut my mouth and I'll say it around family. And then I'll be like, okay, I got to work on this. But I don't go to the person and do it. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not showing love if I go to the person. But sometimes I just feel like I have to say it out loud. So then they got to hear it. And then once I say it, I feel like, ooh, feel better. Okay. And then I can talk to the person and I can do what I need to do. But that's a hard path. Yeah. But stop it. Stop judging people. Stop. I don't care what it says to you in the Bible, what we shall not do. But I don't remember God saying go over there and crucify them for not doing it. Yeah. I don't know where it said that. Now I'm listening to the Bible. I already read the New Testament. Now I'm in the Old Testament. But there's nowhere in there where he said go over there and crucify them. Now he did say there's a lot of stuff we had to follow in the Old Testament. But that's what I said last week. You got to thank God for sending us Jesus, because we don't have to do the same things that they had to do in the Old Testament. That got cleansed away when Jesus came on earth and sacrificed his life for us, and we have the blood of Jesus in us. So we don't have to do a lot of that stuff anymore. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I'm just saying. Because we don't have a priest or a person that I could go to that's going to lay on their hands and knees and spread out for God for us and wait to hear the word of God before coming back and telling us. And we don't have that. We have to have that on our own. And that's why Jesus, when he left us the Holy Spirit. So when he ascended to heaven, he left us the Holy Spirit to deal with us. He did not leave man to deal with us.
Absolutely.
So that was my word for today.
Yeah, and it's a nice reminder, just keep that connection. 𝒮𝒶, and if your maker is quiet, it's because he's waiting for you to come closer. He may be waiting for you to come closer.
Preach it.
He had a little musical, just closer, walk with me, absolutely. Wellness Frugal Mama says, say it.
Yeah.
𝒮𝒶 said, read his word. That's your introduction to get to know who he truly is.
Yes, it is.
Never mind any religions and people. Just read his word.
Exactly.
But now we got to get our mind right. 1 Peter 4, 1 through 12, verse 1 through 12. Absolutely. Let's get into it.
And then you understand a lot. Like I see things differently. Because even though we were talking about how the world is and stuff like that, I know it has to get worse. Mm-hmm. Because Jesus is coming. It can't be all roses and beautiful like it was back when I was younger, back when my mom was young. Because it got to get worse. Why? Because Jesus is coming. Satan is here. This is Satan's world. It is what it is. So I say you got to read the word. But I remember I went to my face saying, you don't have to read the word to have a relationship with God. But I'm going to just tell you, by me reading the word and listening to the word daily, I know his will better. And even though I'm in the Old Testament, I know like what he was trying to get us to do and focus on him. And the faith that we need to have on just depending on God alone will get us through anything. And that's what I love about the word. So I agree. To me, you do need the word, but it's on your timing when you need the word. I could tell you need the word, but it's when you are ready to have that relationship with Christ.
And 𝒮𝒶 says he can do things to even help a lunatic. Remember that.
Amen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amen.
And I think that's really a note that we just really be mindful when we stay, just in that thought, because it's so easy to fall off the track. It's so easy to not be where you're supposed to be. And we just need that reminder.
Yes.
Get on it.
And I love you guys all, and I pray for you all, and I ask that you have a continued wonderful day, wonderful week. Be a blessing to others as you're a blessing to yourself. The more you bless others, the more you bless yourself. And just remember that. Go out there and have a great day. We love you. And
we're going to close out by saying,
remember to love and live each day as if it were your last.
Thank y'all for watching.
Smooches.
Y'all go ahead and take care.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Love and live show. It's hot. 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 Taste the heat. I'm ready. Love and live. Let's go. Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. Heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Favorite nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it yourself.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last. Yep. This is Love and Live Shot.